Let me tell you how fast a regular Saturday at the mall can flip your whole life upside down. One minute you're just some kid out to grab burgers and crack jokes. Next thing you know, you're handcuffed in a cop car. Folks recording on their phones. And suddenly, every move you make is up for debate by people who never gave you a second thought before. Yeah, that happened to me. 15, pretty much the softest spoken dude in my crew. Not a hint of trouble on my record. Just rocking a new hoodie and this silver Rolex my mom gave me for my birthday. I know what you're thinking. Rolex, huh? Must be nice. But trust me, when you look the way I do, wearing something nice can be the start of a whole lot of problems you never asked for. My name's Jaden Brown. And if you'd seen me that morning, you'd have seen just another black kid in sneakers, hyped to spend the allowance he saved up for weeks. The mall was busy, music blasting, couples holding hands, security guards doing their tough guy strut. Just normal stuff, right? Me and my guys, Malik, Terrence, Darius, we did what we always do, tried on stuff we couldn't afford, dared each other to talk to girls, made the food court folks roll their eyes at our loud jokes. And honestly, life felt simple for a second. The only thing different about me that day was the watch. My mom, Cassandra Brown, she surprised me with it, said, "You're 15, you deserve to feel like a king." She's like that, strong, always pushing me to stand tall. I never thought a watch could weigh so much on my wrist, or that it could catch so many eyes. Guess I was wrong that we're heading out. The sun's just starting to dip, and as we're stepping through the doors, bam, blue lights, siren blip, police cruiser screeching up like we just knocked over a jewelry store. Out comes this cop, Officer Miller, built like a linebacker, mirrored sunglasses, hand hovering over his belt like he's in some movie. He stares right through me. And just like that, every ounce of fun drains out of the day. It's not my first run-in with authority, but this time's different. I can feel it. You know what I mean? There's this pressure, like the world's holding its breath, waiting for me to screw up. He asks about the watch, real slow, like he's baiting a trap. "That yours?" I nod, trying not to sound scared. "Yeah, it's mine." My boys freeze behind me. Nobody's cracking jokes anymore. Miller circles us, says his gut tells him something's off, that kids like me don't just walk out the mall with a Rolex. He doesn't even try to hide what he means. Every word lands heavy, and suddenly, my heart is racing, but my head's clear. I know what to do. Stay calm. Don't make any sudden moves. Just like mom taught me, that I hand over my wallet, show him my school ID. 15, high school, everything on the level. Doesn't matter. He tells me to turn around. The handcuffs snap tight around my wrists, metal cold and sharp. The humiliation burns more than fear. People are staring, filming, whispering. My friends look helpless, and all I can think is, this can't be real. But it is. Miller pushes me toward the cruiser, doesn't answer when people ask what I did. For the first time, that Rolex feels like a shackle. I sit in the back seat, staring at my reflection, wondering how the story would end if I didn't have a mom who knows how to fight back. Inside the station, it smells like old coffee and Lysol. They leave me alone in a room, cuffs still on, feeling smaller by the minute. Miller keeps walking by, shooting smug glances like he just won the lottery. My phone's gone, my friends are probably still outside, maybe calling my mom. God, I hope they are. The only time I've been here before, I was visiting her office, proud of her badge. Now I'm on the wrong side of the glass, hoping someone remembers I'm not a criminal. A younger officer slips in, asks quietly if I'm all right, checks if my mom is Cassandra Brown. When I say yes, something shifts in her eyes, sympathy, maybe, and she's out the door. That's when I know mom's coming. That's when things start to shift. Mom storms in, crisp uniform, eyes like steel. "Uncuff him," she orders, and the whole room tightens. Even Miller straightens up. She doesn't waste time. "Show me the mall footage." We all pile into the monitor room. She's all business, points at the screen, tells them to rewind. There we are, me and my boys, laughing, goofing around, not stealing a thing. She stays silent, lets the tape speak. Then she asks for the receipt. There it is, her name, clear as day, paid in full for that watch. The silence in that room is louder than a siren. Miller turns red, tries to defend himself. I didn't know he was your son. Mom doesn't even blink. Would that have changed how you treated him? She isn't yelling, but every word is sharp, deliberate. The answer's obvious. Internal Affairs rolls in, clipboard and all, and Miller's sent off to make a statement, probably already feeling the walls closing in. For a moment, I'm just relieved, but the weight doesn't leave. It sits there, knowing if my mom wasn't Chief Brown, this could have gone a whole lot worse. Back home, the quiet is different, soft, almost gentle. The city lights slide past the window, but I can't shake that room, those cuffs, the echo of Miller's voice in my head. My mom keeps one hand on the wheel, eyes on the road, steady like always. He's suspended, she finally says. I ask her if anything ever really changes. She sighs. Sometimes. Sometimes it doesn't. There's no easy answer, no tidy wrap-up. The world keeps moving. News about police misconduct buzzes from a neighbor's radio as we step inside. The smell of cold coffee and dinner we missed filling the house, I in the hallway mirror. I see myself. Same curls, same skin, but something inside shifted. Mom tells me she didn't buy that watch to make me a target. She got it because I deserved to feel proud, to feel like I belonged anywhere. But she knows, I know, the world doesn't always see it that way. I ask her what I'm supposed to do now. She just says, you keep walking. Stay smart. Stay proud. Never let them decide your worth. And as I stand there, letting her words settle in, I realize being seen, being heard, even after all the mess, that's the fight. That's the start. So let me ask you, what do you think? Is suspension enough? Does justice ever really show up for kids like me? Or does the story just repeat with another name, another face, another Saturday gone wrong? Drop your thoughts in the comments. Let's talk about it. Right and wrong, justice, all the mess in between. And if this story hit you, share it. Someone out there needs to know they're not alone.